Hello again, welcome back to Luck Be a Landlord. We have reached the top of the tower. Apartment floor 20 is upon us. Landlord uses triple fine print, I think is the new thing. Anyways, basically every difficulty has been turned on now. And I don't know what to expect. Last time I played this game, it only went up to floor 15. So here we are. Let's get to it and check it out. I have made a decision, and the decision is that I am going to just present everything. No matter how bad things get, I am going to just slog through it. And you'll see everything beautiful and disastrous all together here. So if we lose 30 in a row, it's going to be some videos where I'm just sitting around losing. But for right now, let's think about how we want to try to attack this. I'm going to take a piñata on the chance that we pick up a toddler, because that's going to be good for us over and over and over again. 2 symbols might lead us to that toddler. 5 symbols every different. Right now we have that, except for the duds, so maybe this doesn't work. I can't remember if... I don't think that... I think the duds do count, and so it would kind of block us from being able to use that. I'm going to take the checkered flag, again on the off chance that maybe we see something like... We're going to skip here, I think. See something like the sloth early, which would be a good kind of common pickup for us. 9 every 3 spins is a little bit better, so this is a 2 per roll average. I think I'm going to take the die instead. We will take the minor because we did pick up an ore. And that'll be some decent payouts for us. 1 every 2 spins is better than usual, so I guess we'll just pick up the owl with the checkered flag and see how that treats us. We owe 100. It's going to be a slog. Hustling capsule would be fine long term. I think we take the coconut half now, though, because there's a couple ways we can get rid of it down the road. I think I'm going to take the egg carton here. 2 extra drafts is fine. We can be a little bit more selective about what we take then. We got 3 blanks right now. The ore hasn't popped yet. Piñata's sitting there. I think we're going to skip and try not to overload our deck with crap that we want to take back out. Monkey's here, so we could take the monkey or the gambler. I think the monkey, to start messing around with coconuts, would be just fine. If the miner that we have doesn't do a job, I'm gonna eventually get well, never mind. I've got to speak his name, and then all of a sudden he's got the right idea. I don't know that we take anything here. We've got 1 bee already and 1 flower. I guess we'll take a second bee. I'm not enthusiastic about chasing flowers. It seems like a narrow line on victory here. Coal takes a long time to pan out, so I think I'm going to skip it for now. And we'll see. We'll see. Got the golem, so let's take that, I think. That'll give our boy something to do. Rusty gear is good. 5 less to transform. Coal would have been a little bit better. Let's take the time machine and we get this golem pop sooner. I hope. I think that's how it works. I hope it works on things that we've already taken. Got 1 space left. I don't know that this stuff is good enough. We could push suits. I don't think I'm going to do that. We've got this ore coming. It's going to clutter up pretty badly. So we will take a light bulb because we have a lot of targets coming for it. Void fruit just falls away, so we'll take that. Could take a gambler here, so we're gonna. That's a lot of pearls. Kind of nervous about that. Let's take a hooligan so we can start taking these urns that we're passing up right now. How close are we? We're doing okay. When they give 7 times, they take 0 to give additional. Okay, I love this. I think this is the one for us. Yeah, let's take the checkered flag essence. And a coconut half for our monkey. And for our item, this is probably good. Let's take the purple pepper because we've got a bunch of pearls. And I think that's gonna pan out for us. Could take a ninja here, I'm not gonna take a third bee, that seems insane. With how much stuff we already have on screen. Or like in the deck rather, yeah, we're already up to 26.
Oh no.
Bubble's better than most. Sloth is good now, I think. Wait, where are my things? One less spin is great. 0 spins to give additional. So let's take the sloth. It's worth 4. Yeah. I think this is gonna keep us good for maybe 2 rent cycles. We really need to pop the rest of this ore. See what we get. Let's take a common item here. All right, the checkered flag is popped. So now everything takes 0 spins extra to produce things. I think we take the void stone here. All right, let's take a look at these symbols real quick. This takes 5 less because, right? Because we took the thing. Did we take the thing? We did. So it takes 15 instead of 20, but we're going to have problems and sooner than that. So taking a coal now probably isn't the right idea. All this other stuff seems okay. The big urn would be fine. I don't know. I'm not super enthusiastic about this pool. Just gives 9 every spin. Well, it gives 8 every spin. Let's take that and shop for a magpie maybe. Pizza the cat. We only have 1 cat. Let's take the quantum symbol bomb and go shopping. All right. Let's read this real quick. Takes 2 less spins to be destroyed. Takes 3 spins. Oops. Takes 5. Takes 7. And takes 9. So Matryoshka is almost good. Okay, let's take it. We don't want this stuff. Or this stuff. There's the magpie. We're taking it. And I don't think we're taking hexes. Let's hope the magpie appears. It gave -1. I thought this gives every turn. Because of the... Why didn't that work? Oh, while it's going, it takes 0. Oh, man, I read that wrong. All right, well, the magpie's not good. I need to get better about reading how essences work. Let's take the bronze arrow and hope that we double something like this sloth right here. That's basically like the best thing that we could have possibly doubled. So that's cool. We will take a big urn. And our deck is just crammed full of nonsense. I think this is where we fail. But, you know, we'll keep on keeping on. We have a lunchbox still, too. I'm going to skip here. Let's go to the lunchbox and see if any of this helps. Nope. We haven't seen a single toddler, which is unfortunate because of all the things that we have that would have gone with it. Just kind of an unfortunate state of affairs. Yeah, that was a loss. Nothing really got going there for us. So let's forget any of that happens. Let's take an early shiny pebble for some luck. Let's take an urn with the chance that we maybe get a hooligan or the grave robber. Monkey? Take a monkey. Take a milk. Gonna try to not overcommit early this time. Take an early removal capsule. 1/1 symbols are destroyed. So let's give 77 once with 2 things that we do not have. Ninja and mouse is probably more likely to happen. So I guess we'll take that. Essence capsule, 4 spins to hit 50 is tricky. I'm gonna take it and experiment and see if we can still turn the corner. There's the turtle. After all our naysaying. It really wasn't that much naysaying. Let's take the bear because it's worth 2 and we need as much coinage as we can possibly get to make rent. Yikes. We are really, really close. It might not actually be possible to make rent. Oh, we totally made rent. All right. Our gambit paid off and we got an early essence. It barely worked though. Undertaker Essence is good, but it's not doing anything. This doesn't do anything. And this won't do anything for a while. So this Essence capsule really didn't pay off with anything that's going to help us go anywhere. I'm going to take the Comedian because we have a monkey. It's like the only thing that's happening at all. We do take the Ninja because we took Mouse Ninja. It's worth 2. Why not? Lockpick is great because we took a thing and we don't have a key. Blue Pepper is good early. Lockpick is good permanently though. So we're going to take the Lockpick and hope for the best here. We're going to take the Coal now because we have a bunch of blanks basically. We have a bunch of things that we're not using. Let's take the Cheese because we're going to try to get a mouse. Like we'll take a mouse if it's presented. Rabbit Fluff for luck to give us less of a chance to get that mouse that we want. Let's take another Coal like a maniac. I don't think we're going to make rent. I'm taking the Card Shark because it's worth 2. Oh boy, that was a very close rent. We did make it though. 5-sided die is probably good enough. Coin on a string is not bad. Egg carton's not bad. Gives 2 if none of the symbols are blank. That's not going to happen for a minute. Let's take the egg carton, I think. And now we can take eggs from the draft without a problem. These rolls are decent. Ah, King Midas with the... That's tough. Couldn't have known it was coming, though. That too. Man, I guess coin on the string was the right play after... a consideration. Take another light bulb. We'll take the rare. Yeah. Our 5-sided die is rolling pretty good. Zaroff eats people. Let's see. Do we have people? We've got the Card Shark, which is not doing anything for us. It gives 20 every time he eats a person, so let's take Zaroff. Hits our man. And we failed. We missed by 3. That's tough. Well, this seems pretty cursed. So let's do something different. Let's take something that gives 0 until we get another one. That seems truly awful. Let's take another thing that gives 0 and miss our first rent completely. There's the Cultist. And we missed rent. Ooh, we made it by 1. We're so lucky. This is the run. There's Hex of Midas. Ninja Mouse. Billionaires are destroyed. Let's just take the Guillotine. We could take the Chidron bonus. Let's take the Chidron bonus and hope that we actually see a toddler this time. Hey, the toddler showed up, so he's worth 2 already. And now we can take Candy and Bubbles. Let's take the Candy to guarantee that we hit the doubler with that boy. Hex of Hoarding my bonus. But we're having problems even getting out of the early rent cycles at the moment. It could be my own ridiculous drafting ideas that are keeping us away from that. So we need to make kind of a lot to take the Hustling Capsule right now. Do we take the Gambler? Sure. It's worth 1. We did hit the Child. So that's cool. Well, I mean, like, we didn't hit him. That's crazy talk. We're not hitting kids. Looks like we probably would have made rent. Let's take the 5-sided die and a lockpick. Take something to open. We could have taken the beer for that guy too. But I think the lockpick's a little bit better. Let's take another shiny pebble. Mess with our luck. Well, not another. This one is the first one. We need something to open this urn. Kind of don't want it just sitting around. Let's take a banana peel and we can take a thief, I guess. I'm not in love with it. I don't love this either. How many spaces do we have left? 3? We have 100. We already made rent, so let's cool down. We got 8 more spins and we'll finally have this diamond available to make us some moolah. We have 2 people the dog would get better with. It's not great. If there were more dog synergies, maybe. But it's just like, it's that, and then it turns into a wolf. Is like the only thing that it can do. And then Moon becomes viable, right? And that's kind of it for it. I don't think we go suits at this point. Well, maybe we do. We're not doing anything else. Let's go suits. We've got 2 cultists on the board. It'd be nice to see a 3rd one. Make them actually pretty decent instead of just passable. Like, technically, they exist. I'll take a bear here. Let's do the thief. Or not the thief. The dwarf doubling. And try to get that guy some drinks. This needs to crack. And eventually it will. We can take another toddler, maybe. Would love to go on a candy rant. I don't think hearts is the right play right now. I'm gonna hold off on red suits. We need 150 and 2 spins. There's the pinata. The cow is fun, but we need to take the pinata. We've got 2 chidrins on the board. Like let's take a 3rd. Yeah, we hit at least 1, and that's gonna give us a little bit of padding. It would be lovely to draft some more of those pinatas. This lets us take goldfish. Double likelihoods for payouts. Doesn't seem great. Blanks give 4 more. How many blanks do we have? None right now. So the luminescence will be pretty good for a little bit too. It's probably actually better than the fish tank. It'll hit probably more times, at least the way the board is right now. I don't think we need this stuff, so we're going to skip it. The rare holy water has appeared. However, I don't think we're going to press the hex button. We're playing the toddlers right now, so let's take checkered flag. Just as literally something. Could take a hooligan for urns. We're already at 26 symbols, though. 4 of those are going away, so we're not as completely out there as... Yeah, the diamond's here too, so I think this is a skip. Yeah, that one hits twice, which is great. Chicken lays eggs. That's cool. Doesn't help us, though. Let's take the present because we have so many kids running around. We open the lockbox, which is helpful. Let's pass on all this stuff. Even with the 5-sided die, I don't think we take the gambler right now. We are comfortably ahead of rent, so let's take the hustling capsule while we can. The time capsule might be a decent gamble for us. I can't quite see my symbols. We have candy, bubbles, lockboxes, gamblers, pinatas, presents, and hustlers. So I think we do take this. That seems pretty good to me. It looks like it gave us a bubble. I believe that was what appeared. Magic key's not really very helpful right now because we have the lockpick. It's not necessary, let's say. And it's just another symbol clogging up the deck and, you know, one less chance for our toddlers to come out, basically. I don't love this stuff. I don't know what other uncommons I'd be shopping for. Let's take the big symbol bomb and see if we can't maybe pull a pinata out of it. We didn't take the goldfish removal, did we? No, we did not. Okay. So that's a skip for me. I think these are skips too. Buffing is fine. Milk for our cat, maybe? I have 1 cat. What's it worth? 9. It's decent. Let's take it. Get a present out for the kids. Kids love gifts. Are we making rent? Yeah, we're gonna make rent. So where do we want to take this next? That's the real question at hand. I don't really have any space for suits. We've got a bear with no honey, cat with no multipliers, and a dwarf with no drinks. So there are some synergies to be had. I think to keep the engine going with this candy seems better than the removal right now, but that might be because I keep not making rent. Long term, the removal is going to be good, so let's take the removal. Item capsule. That's a take. Ooh, that was close. We had 3 blanks instead of... Because this goes away when we hit 4, and then those aren't as good. Sloth gives 4, so I think we're just going to take that over the lockbox because that'll pay off in the long term better. That Luminescence has been doing things for us. Chili Powder Essence is decent. I don't know if Comfy Pillow is good enough. We're not really ahead of rent in a way where we can do that. If I can't afford rent gives me 33 bucks. I think that's... Take a devil deal. The Dame. We have a diamond and 2 other things to hit it, so let's take a Dame. Grave Robber's helpful. Coin on a string. God, if we get King Midas again after seeing that, I'm gonna be frustrated. We didn't take a Hooligan, right? So let's take the Grave Robber, and that'll crack earns for us. Dame finds some things that she likes right away. We're gonna skip that Hooligan. Nothing is removed. Taking the urn. Cracked. This is great. Hits really nicely. We'll take a 3rd cultist. There they are. They're paying 3 now. That's much better. Take a candy for those young ones running around. I think this is a scout. Alright, things seem to be decent. I don't think we take the coal here. Even though a diamond would be nice. I think having that dead space for so long. Let's take a light bulb. And see if we can get maybe light bulb Dame to hit the diamond at some point. This is definitely the best we've done today. Let's say that about it. There's the moon we talked about at some point. We don't have any of this stuff going on though. It is a rare though, so let's re-roll it. Frozen Fossil's not great. Let's hit another Dame, please. Take the big urn. It's fine. This seems pretty good. Having a bunch of those on the board seems great. And we have the big urn. That's 2 of them right there. These are never going away. Let's think about thinning out the deck now. Let's get rid of Flower, Cherry, maybe this suit. Probably not going suits. The bear's not doing anything, but it pays 2. This only pays 1, so let's get rid of it and save a removal. That was a pretty decent roll. Take another big urn. Amazing. We're gonna have a lot of really tasty fires on the board, and I love that about it. Take a present for the boys. Honestly, if we just overload the board with... That was really nice. This is gonna pay really well. Yeah. Huge roll. Let's take a lucky capsule. We can afford to. An omelet. I think I'm gonna re-roll that. Apple's not any better. Take a bubble for the boys. You may or may not find it, but it'll go away on its own. It's fine. Give me another re-roll. If we can get the great, or what is it? The Undertaker Essence will be sizzling. Sunglasses would be nice. We get 1 very rare fruit. It would be this is the only very rare, so we get a watermelon out of that. We have how many shiny pebbles? Just 1. Giving 2 more, making them worth 3 and then having a Dame hitting them for 6 would be nice. So when destroyed, it says this when it's like a permanent thing once it's destroyed. I think we're gonna take the sunglasses though. We're gonna try to hold off on adding, I think we take the chemical 7 and save the reroll. We try not to use our removals for a little bit. Flush is no good for us. Fertilizer doesn't really do anything. So we can turn this off. This is the thing I keep forgetting about these items, is like we can just turn this off. I don't know. None of this seems very, very good. So let's take Lefty and just turn it off. in case we want to mess with our luck later. Our board is so full, like we barely have space for it. But we've got it if we want to mess with it in the future. I think we take the free common. Rain is better. Let's see. I think this is a pass. Let's just do 3 whenever a multiple of 3 after a spin. That's fine. Nice hits. Yeah. That was that diamond damage that we wanted to see. Sloth is pretty good, so we're going to take it. Just because we're worth 4. It's better than our cultists. We have a lockpick, right? That's this run? Okay. Things are still happening. Like, we're pretty decent spot, I think. Decent, but not amazing. Can't take a goldfish. Oh, we should have taken the witch. What am I thinking? The witch would have been huge. I forgot that these just persist and that the witches have an effect on them, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering. We didn't take the shiny pebble nonsense, right? No, we didn't. So let's take the box. Alright, we're barely going to make rent, but we did make it. None of this is takeable. Do we get a removal? I always fly through this stuff so fast. Yeah, we got 2 removes now, so we need to, like... Let's take the reroll here. The Dame makes the Amethyst pretty good. What do we want here? So we have to destroy these things in order for them. How? I mean, what even destroys a cat? Is it just a hex? Because removing is not good enough for this one to pan out. We wouldn't mind having more fires on the board for sure, because they're permanent. I'm trying to look at these. Okay, so a void creature counts. What else? The thief we can actually destroy. The diver would remove some of this stuff, or destroy it rather. But I don't know what else besides the hex that would hit a lot of those things. We could go shopping with the symbol bomb, and I don't know what we'd be looking for. Removal capsules mostly. We want to hit that 3rd one so we can have 8 removes, and then we can finally clean up our deck a little bit. Could always take a thief to try to get the banana peel gone. I don't know. Let's take the symbol bomb. Candy for the kids. Skip. 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 Alright, we got a piece of candy as our item. Not supreme. You only hit 1 toddler. I'm going to skip on taking more toddlers right now. I think this is a skip. This has gotten 1 better. So that's nice. Urns crack open and forever stay fires. I can't believe I missed the witch. Let's take the bronze arrow. Doubling some of these things is actually pretty good. Alright, what is my removed symbols? No, destroyed symbols. 10 candies is the most likely. Pinata could come back. The removal capsule, let's try. Alright, time capsule, payoff. That was a very good roll. We're gonna need more of that if we're gonna stay in this. We have 34 symbols. We are nuts. We have 6 candy in our deck. Did we get a second pinata? We totally rolled a pinata. Let's skip here and hopefully the toddlers find the candy like quickly. 2 spins and we gotta get $100. Doubler here is really good. Yeah. We made it. We made it. But just barely. I think we're starting to skip on sloths now too. Our spirit fires are just better. Pays rent. All right, what essences do we have that would need to crack twice? Sunglasses twice would be huge. So let's probably take this. I didn't even read the other ones. 5 symbols, right? You can blah, blah, blah. I don't want that. I want popsicle. This is not helpful. So we roll it. Spirit. Tomb is actually even better. So let's take the tomb. We don't have any multipliers for them. It's kind of rough, but only have 2 removals. 1 more rent cycle before we get our 3rd remove. This is always okay. Possible symbols are these things. I don't love that. Let's take the looting glove. $92 on a roll. I mean, if we keep that up, we'll be in great shape, but we're not going to be able to hit that kind of roll every time, I don't think. So this arrow with the spirits is going to be like our way out of this mess, I think. 65. That's pretty good. Emerald is not bad. It gives 3. Well, see, that's the thing. Like, we've got 9 spirits. I think it's better than the Dame with an emerald. So I think we skip here and try to, like, not make our deck even worse. Zaroff destroys people. What people do we have? Toddlers can go. This guy can go. The Dame is doing something, but it's not like it's insane. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 removes. I think we do take Zaroff here. And we can always take him out of the deck later, but we need to start leaning out our deck anyways. Give me the doubler. It's the Dame. Thank you for your service, ma'am. Rolls 100. We need 204 spins, so I think we're good there. Especially if he can find some more people to consume. It's another 100. Do I give him another person to eat? Not right now. Yeah. Just let's focus on what we've got going on. Farmer doubles. Urn is fine. We're gonna get a lot of spirits on the board. Holy cow. 60 with no buffing going on. What's my kid total like? We have 1 toddler left. That's kind of amazing. So we skip here. How many people do we have? 2, 3, 4 more for him to get to. I think we skip again. Hope we hit rent. Oh, we already hit rent. That's great news. So we pay it. Hello, Mrs. Fruit. We do have a reroll. It might be better than taking her just to eat. We could save the reroll. Nah, triple rares is a great place to reroll. We need something better than what we've got. Tomb is good-ish. It might not be great to have like 12 fires, but we're going to find out. If it takes, it would take 1 less. More likely that this is good than that is good, right? I think. We're taking tax evasion. All right, so we've got our 3 removals finally. So this is, where's the thing? Gonna hit once on this roll? Yeah. And now we've got 1 more of those coming, and I'm gonna remember this time to just leave it alone. Skipping here, because this doesn't mean anything. Now, we've got a ton of removals. Thank God I remember to play that correctly. We're taking a dude. And let's get rid of some things that just aren't good enough anymore. All right. I think we say goodbye to the bear, the pearl, the coin, the pebble, the cat, and the banana peel. We leave the people that Zaroff can beat into oblivion. And we're going to try to ride on the wave of having a board full of spirits. We've got 7 removals left, which is incredible. Take another person for him. How many of those do we have now? 13 spirits. That is a sea of blue. Really good rolls. Take a bounty hunter. Safe is actually a better payout. So let's do that. Pinata is not good for us anymore. I think all of our kids have left. Yeah, they grew up. They went to college. You know, they're starting to get out there in the real world. Frozen Fossil doesn't do anything for us. We didn't take a fishbowl, right? Yeah. So this is skip. We actually hit our Amethyst with the Spinning Arrow of Doom. Void Fruit is slightly better than our Spirits, so we'll take it. Alright, we got 3 spots on the board. We still have Luminescence preserved, which is kind of amazing. Let's take another common item. Give 6 when you spend a reroll. Okay. These are great reroll. Oh, look! It's 777. That means we're where we want to be. Let's take the Thief. Alright. We've gotten to the boss fight. With a board full of blue. Let's see if we can navigate the gap. Destroys itself. Something. Don't have this, and don't have this. Let's take Oswald, I guess. It doesn't really matter. None of this matters. They are people, so we can just have them get eaten. That's fine. Triple coins is no good for us. Let's take the Lint Roller and then turn Lefty on. I don't think it's going to be a part of this boss fight, but, you know, it exists. More people for our friend Zaroff to find eventually, maybe? Lockbot. How many symbols do I have? 27? What are the worst things we have on the board? It might be the 5-sided die, and the sloths are worth 4. This is worth 3, with the potential to be worth more, but maybe we just get rid of it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols off. I think we do that. Reroll costs 1 more, gives 10 less when destroyed. That's okay. Let's use these removes now before we can't. 2, 3, 4. Down to 24 symbols. 23, 22, 21. I think that's pretty reasonable. I think there's a chance that Zaroff actually finds some people soon. We're hitting for 80 without Zaroff's help. It seems okay. Hitting for 90 that time without him. Take another lockbox. Very rares give less. Geologist doesn't pay out as much. He's not doing anything anyways. 94. We're still in good shape there. Let's take another person. Eventually Zaroff has to do something, right? Like, he has to. You'd hope. I'm giving him so many targets. Coins can't be destroyed or removed. Okay. Let's use the last remove stuff to get rid of the hex. There we go. Better. It's a little tight. We're hitting for 100 almost consistently now. Almost. Nice. Picks off 2. If you could find the Thief, that'd be cool. Nah, we don't need this stuff. That's not great. Let's remove that now. We paid 1,000. We're still... Oh, we might not make the next rent. Beastmaster's fine, I guess. What else? Less to transform does not help. 5th ace is nothing. This is nothing. Let's take the 5th ace. The white pepper gives less? Unnecessarily cruel. Cool. Cool. Please, Zaroff. Take these people out. Oh my god. Zaroff. Zaroff! Come on, brother. All I've got is a bunch of spirits left over. I just realized how hysterical it would have been to have Zaroff and the leaves an essence behind kind of thing when we destroy people. God. Wait, does Zaroff not destroy people anymore? Is he not next to a person right now? Has no effect. Landlord. I'm reading through these. I mean, he's right next to a dude, right? Zaroff is here. He removes Beastmaster, but he didn't. Why did that happen? Inventory. I don't see the text that says that that's what's happening. So I don't know why he wasn't removed, but that is disconcerting. Oh, he's only got 76 health. We're done. Oh, took 2 out. So I don't know what happened that roll, but we smoked him. Well, that was surprisingly not too terrible. Trampled by rabbits. I'd say he was smoked by spirits. Well, we did it. We've made it all the way through the apartment ascension. 20 floors of wholesome goodness. Yeah. So I don't know if that's going to be the end of the series or not for me. I just really love this game, and I'm kind of curious. I'm definitely going to be playing it just on 20, apartment level 20, and seeing what kind of builds actually work with all the difficulty turned on. And maybe I'll keep recording them and sharing them, or maybe I'll just decide to post some of the ones that seemed like fun runs, like that kind of thing. But yeah, turns out all you need is a board full of the lost souls of the game to defeat your landlord. It's totally possible. That's going to do it. Thanks to those of you who stuck with us and checked things out and got up to some goofiness. Yeah, so until next time, be well.